Welcome to our journey through the wisdom of great minds. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. To every action, there is always opposed and equal reaction. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. Nature is pleased with simplicity. Truth is ever to be found in simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. Tact is the knack of making a point without making an enemy. Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. What goes up must come down. We build too many walls and not enough bridges. If others would think as hard as I did, then they would get similar results. An object that is at rest will stay at rest unless an external force acts upon it. In the absence of any other proof, the thumb alone would convince me of God's existence. I can calculate the movement of stars, but not the madness of men. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. The great ocean of truth is before us. Nature and nature's laws lay hid in the night. God said, "Let Newton be," and all was light. We are to admit no more causes of natural things than such as are both true and sufficient to explain their appearances. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. What we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean. I have a fundamental belief in the Bible as the Word of God, written by men who were inspired. I study the Bible daily. If I have done the public any service, it is due to my patient thought. To me, there has never been a higher source of earthly honor or distinction than that connected with advances in science. I was in the prime of my age for invention. God created everything by number, weight, and measure. Errors are not in the art but in the artificers. In questions of science, the authority of 1,000 is not worth the humble reasoning of a single individual. Truth is the offspring of silence and meditation. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who set the planets in motion. What is there in places almost empty of matter, and whence the matter is removed, that can cause a great space to be void of matter, and body to be wholly at rest? The more time and devotion one spends in the study of truth, the more one finds it. We are certainly not to imagine or suppose that any quality in bodies is a substance or subsisting being. The changes in the motion of the moon are due to the changes in the motion of the sun. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. This famous quote acknowledges the contributions of those who came before and the collective nature of scientific progress. To every action, there is always opposed and equal reaction. This quote encapsulates Newton's third law of motion, which states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Thank your viewers for watching and for being a part of your community. Subscribe my channel.